Hello, everybody. Look who I've got with me.
Hello.
This is Karen, Tapioca Thievery at the Juniper Vale.
Yes.
And thank you for being here, Karen.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Yes, Karen was part of the newbie group that I did a couple of weeks ago, and we had a lot of fun. So if you are experiencing audio issues, I already know about it. If it gets like horrible, you can let me know. But I think there might be something going on with YouTube. I'm hoping that's what it is. So Karen, trouble today all over. Well, with several channels, right?
Yeah. Jackie was talking about it on her channel too.
Oh, okay. Which Jackie?
Jackie B readings.
Oh, Jackie B.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's not just me. That is good. I want to thank everybody for being here. If you're watching on replay, thank you. And please hit the like and subscribe. Also, if you're watching from replay or if you're here in the chat, down below is Karen's information and her channel. So if you could go down there, if you are not subscribed, and give her a subscribe, I would really appreciate it. So, yes, she's a really good reader. So
I think I'm at 81.
You're at 81? Oh, wow.
81.
I wish we could get you to 100 tonight. I don't know if we can or not. Let's see if we can, guys. Let's see if we can get Karen to 100. That would be awesome. Yeah. So, how have things been, and what's going on with you?
Yeah, things have been good. I just posted another reading today. I actually did a reading last week about Prince Charles and Andrew, and it was really interesting, the reading. And then I heard the news yesterday that Andrew was arrested, and I was like, oh, I have to go back. So I did a video today where I kind of went over the cards again, and then I did another reading for Andrew. So it was really interesting. So everybody go and check that out.
Yeah, that's the first I've heard about it, actually, because I don't listen to the news. I stay away. Yeah. But that's interesting, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, okay. And you said you haven't been doing a whole lot of lives, just mainly videos lately?
Yeah, just mainly videos. So we have our live today. Next week I have a live with Jackie B and Amy Warrior Princess. Same time as now. Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes. And there is her information. So please go over there and give her a subscribe. And let's see who we've got with us. Yes, you're welcome. We have Jackie Jacaranda. And Karmic Karen is here, or was here. Hey, Karen, if you're still here. I don't know who this girl is.
I don't know.
Just move on.
Don't know.
That is Karen, everybody, if you're wondering why I'm being so rude. Just kidding. And Annie from Sweden is here. Hi, Annie.
Sweden.
And Christine. Hey, Christine. And Mona Lee. Hi there.
Oh, Mona.
And Mere Dragon is here. Hi, Mere Dragon. And Michelle, my bell. She was at my audio when I was trying to fix it out. And Michelle, I hadn't seen you before then in such a long time. I told Jackie, I'm like, Michelle's back. So we hope you are. Thank you for being here. And Kiki, welcome. I've got your question. You are good. And let's see, Karmic Karen, I've got your question. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I've got your question. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. And we've got, I don't notice this name either. Is it Hanny? Hani? Osterby? I probably just butchered that in half. Hi from United States. You're in Denmark. That's awesome. I love Scandinavia, so I love that whole area. And Annie's here from Sweden too. We got Sweden and Denmark. And Kelly is here. Hi, Kelly. And Katharina. Hey there. I bet it's cold up there, Annie, isn't it? It's gotta be. All right. Well, we'll get started with the questions in just a moment. I'll give you guys a little bit more time to get those in. Please make sure that they are in caps and emojis. It is chilly. Yeah, I can imagine. It's the warmest it's been here in probably a month. It's 57.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
it's cold. Cold where I am again.
Yeah, I can imagine it's cold up there too.
We had one kind of almost warm day, and then it got cold. And now we might get a snowstorm Sunday. So
Oh, wow. I'm not too far from you, so we could too. Yeah, I don't want any more snow. I'm done for the year. All right. Well, you can still put your questions in, guys, and I will go ahead and get started if that's okay with Karen.
Yeah.
And Karen, we've got Karen.
Yeah.
All right, Karen, if you'll just let me know you're ready.
Yeah. I'm ready to go.
I meant the other Karen.
Oh, the other Karen.
Oops. Karen with a K and Karen with a C. Karen with a K is here and ready. All right. And Natalie's here. Hey, Natalie. Welcome. Okay.
Thanks, Karen. You can thank my mom for my spelling.
And All Things Maria is here. Hi, Maria. So, Karmic Karen, let me make myself larger here so you can see me. Hopefully the audio issue is fixed. I hope you can see me. The first card I've got for you is the Three of Cups. This is celebration. So good things happening and coming in, it looks like. So you know to have gratitude for those things. That way you can bring more of it in, right? So Three of Cups. Then you got the Four of Swords. I feel like I'm going the opposite direction here with StreamYard. All right, the Four of Swords. And oh, you can hear and see me fine? That makes me so happy. Thank you, Karen. So this is the Rest card and Relaxation card. You may need to take some time to yourself, maybe a day, a weekend. If you can take a day off work and it not affect you, I would do it. You got the Four of Swords. So then you got the Ace of Wands, and this is a new opportunity coming in for you. And the Ace of Wands, actually, let me check my settings real quick because StreamYard is backwards for me. While I was changing all the audio stuff, I think I messed it up.
On YouTube, you look, I can read the card fine. It says Ace.
Can you read it now? Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just changed it.
Okay.
Yep, it went back to the normal settings. All right, sorry, Karen. And so you got the Ace of Wands, and this is a new opportunity coming in with passion and creativity. So look for something new coming in for you. And then the next card is the Fool. The Fool is an opportunity for you. So a new opportunity, a new risk, something to, really change your life. You just got to jump off that cliff and go towards it. Not literally, of course. Take the risk as long as it's not harmful to you or anybody else. But no risk, no reward. So if you see an opportunity, take it for entertainment purposes only. And then you've got the Ace of Cups. This is a new opportunity as well. And this is a lot of emotion coming in and love coming in. There's a dove up here for peace. So love and peace and good things coming in for you. Yeah, really good cards. So just be grateful for all that you have. You got to embrace self-compassion. So embrace yourself, or embrace others with self-compassion. Have self-compassion for yourself and compassion for others. That's what I was trying to say. And this is just good karma that will come back to you if you do this. And the next card I got for you is free your creativity. Yes. Try something that you haven't tried in a long time or not ever, and see what happens. So it could be art, it could be music, it could be drawing, it could be all kinds of things, right? But whatever you want to, pick up again, or, whatever comes to mind when you think about creativity, that's what you should be focusing on a little bit. So you all rainbow up here for prosperity. So got that. And then the last card I've got for you is good fortune. Yes. Invite magic in. So you have good fortune coming to you. And allow that magic to come in. Look at the rainbow again for prosperity. So I see good things in your future. I think you're off to a great start for this year. If it doesn't seem that way, then change it. You can change it. Free will. And grateful for, spirit bringing in those good things. All right. That's what I've got. Here is Karen.
All right. So let's see. So the first three cards I pulled were the Page of Wands. You got a little salamander there. He's looking above everything in the grass. With the Page of Wands, pages are like apprentices, but they're also preparing for success. Like they are learning how to be a knight eventually, right? If we look at it from the tarot. And wands are about like emotions, love, intuition. So I think because of the other two cards I got afterwards, I got the Three of Pentacles and then I got the Four of Pentacles right after that. So I think what this is telling me is that you are preparing for something. Pentacles can be about money, can be about business, they can be about protection. So whatever it is that you feel like you want to prepare for, the Page of Wands is there to help you. So the threes, they are about like the Trinity, but they're also about don't spread yourself too thin. So as you are going into something new, make sure you look before you leap. That's a lot of what the Three of Pentacles will be saying to you. And then as you can see, I just love these cards, so I'm always showing them off. But you can see that these guys are building something, right? They're building a church or some type of stone building. And then we have the Four of Pentacles right after that. Fours are about foundation. So you are creating a secure foundation to help you achieve what it is that you need to do. You're still at the point where you're taking slow and steady steps, which is good. I like that this card has like a dragon on a tower. It makes me think of this tower has such good foundation that it can actually carry the weight of the dragon. So that's what I see there. So they are working towards something. What it is your choice. Maybe in the realm of the Pentacles, since I got 2 of those. And then I pulled from the Sacred Geometry Gateway Oracle. I pulled for you the Tetrahedron, which is truth, number 4. And this is also a foundation card because it's a 4. So this is the foundation of fire. So your passion fuels transformation. You want to anchor your intentions with unwavering truth. So this is another piece of advice for whatever it is that you plan to work towards. You want to make sure you have that foundation. I also pulled from the Cat Tarot because I love it. If I fit, I sit. So this is basically saying, don't ask if you deserve to be there. So whatever it is that you're working towards, don't feel the need to ask, like, should I do this? Do I deserve to be there? Just show up, squeeze in, and dare anyone to move you, because that's what the cat does. When he sits in that box, you may sit there and go, that box is way too small for that cat. And that cat's going to be like, no, it's perfect. And since you did a donation, I pulled a card for you from the Creatures of the Night deck. And I got the Spectral Knights. So it's on the stairs. So the Spectral Knight asks, how can I rise above this? So the Knight, the keywords for this card are talk about invulnerability, resistance, and persistence. So you are called to prevent life's trials from touching you. So as you have a good foundation and you have the passion to achieve whatever it is that you are currently concentrating on. So this card is saying that you are protected. You have that cloak of confidence. You have a shroud of self-assurance. You make sure that you have that self-love. Make sure that you are positive to yourself, because that will help you be impervious to any stress that you may have or challenges that may come up. So if something does come up, as it usually does, there's always some type of issue that comes up. Just remember that you have the determination to get through it, and that you can rise above it. And that's what I have for you, Karen. I hope that helps.
Thank you, Karen. Do you have something going on over your left shoulder? There's something sitting down there and it's like glistening, or you have some major orbs going on.
This thing?
Yeah.
That is my fan. And I have Christmas lights on over here. Oh, but I wish I had orbs.
I was like, she's not maybe, but I better ask.
Yeah, I have it's like a shiny fan. So anything that's over there, it'll like, you'll see it glistening on the fan.
And this, everybody, is Karen made me do it. And I've been using them like crazy too.
Yeah.
I got almost all of them memorized. I love them. And the everybody loves them in chat too.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
So if you want a cat card, ask Karen. Yeah. All right. Thank you, and she said that resonates with her.
Oh, good.
So, great. And hi to Viviani and to Brina. Welcome.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, I like those little cats in boxes.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is Kiki. Kiki, can you let me know you're here, please?
No.
Kiki, are you here? Yes. All right. Thank you, Kiki. I'll go ahead and go first. I've got the Conqueror of Swords for you, which is the Knight of Swords in the regular Rider-Waite deck. This means that there's a sword or there's a knight coming in really, really fast. My advice with this card is always to slow down. So there's quick action in the air. You might want to slow down so that you can make the best decisions and not making snap decisions that you don't really think through. Right. So that's the first card I got for you. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune, which I always read as positive change coming in. So you have something positive that's going to come and change, the course of your journey. And this is major. This is a major card. So you may have already started seeing it happen now, but it definitely is something good that's coming in for you. And then you got the Nine of Cups, and this is the manifestation card. So manifest what you want. It's a genie in the bottle card, and you can have, whatever that you put your mind to and manifest. So it might come out differently than what you think it is, but it'll always be the best for you. Okay. The next card I got for you, Kiki, is Reframe. So you may need to change the way you're looking at something. It's like the Hanged Man, a change of perspective, looking at things from a different point of view. So reframe the way that you're looking at things so that you can make the best decision. And then I've got for you, look for the divine. So look for messages, synchronicity, different reminders that are coming in for you. And you've got a beautiful dove that looks like here for peace. So yeah, just look for the divine in all things and be in the present moment. I'm getting to, Kiki, which means stay in the now as much as possible. Don't worry about the past or the future. It's the now that you need to focus. So if you do that, then that's where good things will happen, is in the now. All right. And that's what I got for you, Kiki. Here is Karen.
Okay, Kiki. So first card I pulled was the Six of Wands. I like this card because it kind of shows trying to get the glare off, but it shows like a little celebration, like when you set up for a parade or something like that. And sixes are about caring and compassion, community. They're also the calm after a five. Fives are pretty crazy. Sixes give you that calmness. And it gives you that time to catch your breath. And this is of the wands. Wands are a fire sign. So there's enthusiasm there. There's a drive. There's creativity. And there's talents and imagination. So I'm going through these to see how exactly they all still go together, because my next card is the Queen of Swords. In this deck, the Queen has a very big sword, but she also has like a cloak around her. Queens are they're very wise. They're very nurturing. They also have the feminine qualities of leadership. Swords are sometimes difficult events or attitudes, but it also helps with the growth and development of the conscious mind. So I'm looking at the Six of Wands and I'm seeing like that calmness, but also there's like an energy behind it. The queens, they have that leadership and that ability to nurture. So I think that there is like a growth coming of your conscious mind. So it doesn't talk about the subconscious mind, but I think it's kind of like helps out with like knowledge or something that you want to strive for. Because after that, I got the Two of Cups. And it's funny because I saw your message. It had the parakeets in it. And then I was like, it'd be funny if I pulled a card with birds on it. And so I got the little 2 of cups. And I did notice Scott had a bird as well. And twos, they are that yin and yang, right? Stabilizing. Cups are about emotions. It could also be about relationships. So this is a good card because it's like it's the first card after the ace. Aces are like new beginnings, but this has a nice like stableness to it. So I'm still like thinking together about like how those 3 cards are working together. I think that it's showing that you have those leadership qualities and wisdom. And you're also creating a nice little yin and yang, maybe in some of emotional relationships you may have, or you're just balancing things out for now, which is good because it creates a nice foundation. From the Sacred Geometry, I pulled Metatron's Cube, and this is also a 2 card. So this is talking about alignment and order. They are your allies. You want to build your dreams upon any sacred foundations. So if you're thinking about building anything, think about the having that communication of the number 2 with the yin and yang, because that helps you to stabilize anything that you plan to work on. And then I got for the Cat Tarot, I got the Sacred Stare into the Void. So this card is saying you'll receive spiritual insight as long as you stay focused and don't get distracted by a dust particle. So this card again is saying, like the Metatron, you just need that foundation and you need to stay focused. Oh, yes, you need to pass a test. Well, that's good. All right. So this is talking about having that focus. You do have the wisdom, so you have the knowledge that you need for it. You need to stabilize yourself, balance yourself out. If you're feeling a little too anxious, do something that calms you before the test. If you're not feeling anxious, and you go, "Oh, I got this," that may be something that's telling you, make sure you do a little bit more review just in case. Don't get too crazy on yourself. But sixes are also about like reaping those rewards that you planned. If you were in 4, and then you had that crazy risk taking of 5. So I think the 6 is kind of telling you, as long as you focus, you create that good foundation with like studying, making sure that you're not overconfident, but not anxious. You create that balance. I think that you'll do well. And that's what I have for you.
Awesome. All right. And thank you, Kiki. Appreciate you being here. And we have another donation. It's from Rob Bell. Hey, Rob. And Maria, I've got your question too. Let's see. People are saying that they got kicked out, and that's been happening for a little while. So maybe it's not just me.
Yeah.
Okay. So saying he wants a general from a random deck. Hey, Rob, and thank you for your donation. I'm using, I can get it out here, Sawyer's Path. And I pulled 5 tarot cards for you. Let me just look at them real quick here. And I haven't used this deck today, so it is random. You've got the Chariot to start with. So this is victory, but it requires a little bit of action with it. Okay, it's got the Sphinx that are going in opposite directions, so they need to be going in the same direction. So if you can steer yourself right spiritually, do a spirit check and just make sure you're going in the right direction but you've got victory that is coming to you on your journey. You've got the Four of Pentacles as well. This tells me that you need to say or do something that you've been holding back. So this person is holding back the Pentacles. So I feel like you've been holding back something you need to say or do out of love filtered. Okay. The next card you got is the Empress. And the Empress is awesome for creativity and self-love and self-care as well. So make sure you're taking care of you before you can take care of others, like the little deer here. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is awesome because the Ace of Pentacles will bring you a new opportunity with something materialistic or physical. And it's about possibly new money and new opportunity in one of those areas is coming to you. And then you got the Page of Wands. And this is the free spirit page. And this is just saying, do something wild, do something different, as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, of course. I was going to say that, but this is just to keep going. Yes, I resonate. I took on a job on the side to develop and hopefully come back to what I'm really aiming for. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Yeah, well, I hope it works. I hope it works. This is saying to do something that you love as well. Okay, so make sure you're doing something that you love and you're bringing that in. Your Oracle cards, I got Self-Reliance. Says, don't be afraid to fly solo. So there may be some times where you need to just be alone, and that's okay. Have your own me time. That's okay. Your next card is Observe and Don't Absorb. Yeah, this is like being an empath, observing the things that are happening like outside of this bubble here, but not letting them absorb into the bubble. You keep yourself observing like the High Priestess, and then you'll know what action to take later on because you've been observing everything, if that makes sense. And then I got a Metatron card for you, and it says Blue, Madonna and Mothering. So this to me is just to make sure that you know that you are able to mother yourself. That might seem kind of weird, but we do have the divine feminine and masculine in each of us, no matter what gender we are. So make sure you're taking care of yourself like that mothering. And I love the color blue. It's my favorite. I don't know if it is for you or not, but you got the blue color there to, express openness and, the skies. The sky is the limit. All right. So that's what I got for you. And here is Karen.
All right. So I saw that you were talking about you have a new job on the side to develop something. So it was interesting because the first card I pulled was the Knight of Swords. The Knights, they know their path and they know how to get what they want. So it's like goal accomplishment. Swords are like difficult situations, but that doesn't mean it's like a bad situation. I would say it's, especially since you mentioned the job on the side, it's like you are going to accomplish something that it's not like simple, easy, but you're going to create something that you will enjoy. And, the path is just going to be not hard, but just busy. I think that's what I get from it. Like there's a lot to do, especially, whenever you have a side job, it's like you have your main job, you have your side job, you have this to do, you have that to do. So you get really busy. But the Knight is saying that you have that strength to accomplishment. You have the dedication. And then it's funny because I also got the Queen of Swords, and Scott was talking about like that motherly nature. And that's, those are queens, but this is also Queen of Swords. These are both swords. So I think this queen is also saying that you have the wisdom to get through and achieve what you want to do with this side job. Then I got the Nine of Wands. This is a fun card because you see a cat watching, it looks like an angry mob going over a bridge. So that's very interesting. But the wands are about like passion. Like you feel dedicated to this new idea, to this new side job. Um, and nines are also about compassion and tolerance. So you don't want to get caught up in the big picture and ignore certain details around you. So this is just reminding you to you may be excited about the new path, and you have the wisdom and the determination. Just don't go too fast. Don't ignore the small details. And then for the sacred geometry, I got number 6. So number 6 is Yantra. Sorry, Sri Yantra. This is inner harmonization. So I thought it was interesting because you said, I'm just reading the chat. Where did you say you like to stay back and learn? And this inner harmonization, it says stillness within unlocks the power of manifestation. So I think this is kind of saying something that you already do, right? You're sitting back, you're learning, but I think you don't even realize that you're manifesting. And I think that is coming out through this side project that you have. So it's always good to manifest. This helps to unite the seen and the unseen for this card. I also picked for your donation, I picked the trash animal tarot, and you got the bear. And this bear talks about navigation. And what this means are when bears are in the woods, they're living their life and they remember how to get to every of their most popular food places. Like they never forget. They're really good with landmarks. They're really good with just knowing, oh, that spot in the river over there has all the good salmon. And that a lot of that is about intuition. So it's just reminding you to listen to your intuition. It's really helping you along the way. It probably helps you as well with your manifestation. And then for the cat tarot cards, I got the sink fits me and your needs do not. So this is saying that someone may try to move you today, physically or emotionally, and you will decline. So you're going to keep a good head on your shoulders. That's tricky. All right. Thank you, Rob.
All right. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate your donation. Yeah, I was going to ask if Brina's cat took over their minute. So, and say a special hello to Michelle and Jonathan. Hey there.
Hello.
And next up, we have okay. Annie, are you here? Yes. All right. On whatever messages want to come through, please. That's great, Rob. He says, I'm in a really good place right now for a long time. That's awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, Annie. Hey there. First card I got for you is the Five of Cups. And this is looking at things half instead of half full. So turning your back on the negative and on the positive. And there's usually a is that is in the Five of Cups that lets you go to the other side, excuse me. And then you've got the rainbow back here for prosperity as well. That goes over the bridge. So this is good things are there for you. You might just not be looking at them. Then you got the death card. And the death card is a of change, transformation, and transition, is not a literal death. So you've got this change coming in for you that's going to be pretty awesome, I think. Some feel like it with the death card because the transformation can be a little bit rough, not going to lie to you. But you will be so much better after you go through that change. So embrace the change, embrace the lessons, and embrace the hardship that might come because it's going to get better. Then you got the Page of Cups. This is an over amount of emotion coming through. So I always look at the fish in a cup as abundance, and then the water as emotions. So you have an abundance of emotions coming through. The key to this card is to slap some equanimity on it. Make sure that you are filtering your words out of love, having emotional control. You can do that. You've got this. And then the next card I got for you, Annie, is Learn from the Bees. All right. So this is hard work, but also, you know, being together. You can see her. She's not upset that there are about 100 bees on her. It's okay because she's learning, right? She's learning different things, and she's learning that the bees are worker bees, and this is just to go hard, but make sure that you have someone with you as well who is helping you through your journey and that wants to stay close to you. That's what I'm getting from this card. And then the last card I got for you is Versatility. So this is you being a little bit different. There's nothing wrong with that. And being versatile. So I'm not getting much more from that card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look in the book. If I have it right here. Yes. Give you a little bit better definition of this card. So I don't think I've pulled it before. Well, where is it? If I can find it. There it is. Okay, it says pulling this card may be a time where you are coming up against a lot of resistance, whether internally or externally. A lot of times we focus on one thing very intensely and push hard despite being shown that the timing is off. So it said it may also indicate a need for approaching the situation differently, like the Hanged Man. If you don't feel it is about stepping back, examine how you can shift what is already there. So you got the bees that say step forward with action and do the work. And then this that says you may need to back off a little bit and be flexible. So it's a balance. It's a balance between the two, I think. And I hope that resonates. That's what I got for you, Annie.
All right. It was funny because the bee card you had, I was like, maybe she's the queen bee. I was like, because all the bees are
Ooh.
around her.
Oh, I like that.
And they're all like sitting there. I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. Anyway.
I like that. Yeah.
All right. So, Annie, for you, the first card I pulled was the Six of Cups. And here you can see some people. Let's see. Could be a mother and children or an older sister and little kids. And they're collecting a bunch of flowers. So the Six of Cups is kind of like you are, so again, sixes are about service and quietness a bit. Cups can be about emotions, comfort, intuition. So I think what this card is saying is that you are doing well when it comes to gathering your emotions, or gathering some type of relationship or love. Like something is going well there to the point of it's kind of they have a lot of like flowers, so there's a little bit of an overabundance, and it's kind of nice. Something that you're working on that I think you're doing well. Then I got the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is it's tens are like completions. So they could be an end of a cycle before the beginning of a new cycle. Pentacles, we could be talking about money or business or protection or even like physical capabilities. On this card, you see a man coming home with his dogs to his family. They have a nice house in the background. So this could be saying something like, either you've just had the end of maybe some rocky times if the pentacles are for like rocky things, or you've completed some type of a venture that comes with business or finances or something, and that is ending. And you could be, if you're still like, say you need to make a decision about some area of your life like that, this is a card that also says that don't be on the fence, make the decision and end the cycle, sort of thing. And then I pulled for you the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is nice. In this deck, wands are noted by the flags up top here. So like there'll be flags on towers and houses and things like that. And this is also considered like the marriage card because it's a four and it's like foundation. There's a celebration going on. I think with the Six of Cups, things are going well. The Pentacles, you probably achieved something that you wanted, or something settled. And now you have some time to like celebrate that and just relax with others, which is always a good thing to do. For the sacred geometry, I got the number 6 again. So I got the Sri Yantra again. That talks about harmony. And it also talks about stillness and manifestation. So if you feel like there is something that you want to manifest anew, maybe you're done with the 10 of Pentacles cycle and there's something else you'd like to work on as well. Just remember to take that time to have that stillness, meditate if you can, and do some manifestation. For the Cat Tarot, I got, I'm not ignoring you, I'm preserving my energy. So this is saying you'll skip 3 unnecessary conversations, you'll dodge a group text, and you'll feel reborn by noon. So I think this card is saying, take that time for yourself, which kind of goes with the number 6 card about inner harmony and taking that time to manifest what you want. So that's what I got for you. I hope that is helpful.
All right. Thank you. And thank you, Annie, for your question. I wanted to say special hello to Roman from Gold Bun XY. Yeah. Roman's here. And Rich Lean. I don't know if I said hi to you or not, but hello.
Hi, Rich Lean.
And Kat, the Wildcat Wrangler. Hello.
Cat.
And putting together the pieces. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Hello there.
Hello.
Thank you all for being here. All right, you're welcome, Annie. And next up is Mona Lee. General for the weekend. Yes, and if you just came in, please subscribe to CARYN'S channel. If you have not, there is her information. You're welcome. Please go over there and hit that subscribe button and the all button so that you can know when she's going to be on. Mona Lee is present. Right. Okay. So Monali, I know you've been getting towers all the time. Unfortunately, I got 3 towers for you. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. She stopped getting tarot readings and then just asked for oracle readings because she was getting the tower so much. And hi, Zach. How are you? All right. So, Monali, your first card is the Sun. You did not get the tower.
Ooh.
And this is joy, vitality, and success. So, you have good things coming to you. Right. And then you got the 5 of Pentacles. This can just be, feeling a little bit alone or left out. If you do feel this way, just know that it's a minor thing, it's temporary, and it's not going to last. There is light here at the end of the tunnel. So just have faith that it's going to get better. Yeah, you got it. Joy, vitality, and success. And then you got the Knight of Pentacles. And this is the knight that's going slow. And he should be going slow because he ends up winning the race. So it's slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush. And life is a marathon, not a sprint. So don't rush, slow down, and you'll see good things come in. The next card I got for you is detach from drama, look up. And I'm not crazy about the drama word, because I think when people say I'm not about drama and blah, 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 it just comes across the wrong way to me, and it makes me think that they are full of drama. So I just don't like the word. But detach from conflicts and chaos, right? So be as positive as you can, look up and see the good in every situation if you can, and detach yourself from pessimistic views, right? And then the next card I got for you is receptivity. So receiving and giving as well, giving and receiving. And I love the little chick there.
Mhm.
So what I'm getting for you is just look forward, and you're going to have a little bit of stumbling blocks. You can get over those and easily just focus on the joy and success that's coming to you. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you. Here is Karen.
So it's funny that you talked about the tower. I haven't gotten the tower, but I got 6 swords cards. I mean, sorry, 6. 3 cards with swords. I was like, well, that's interesting. But what is interesting about the swords cards, right? So the 4 of swords here, we see it looks like a knight almost. They're sitting in front of this statue and they're just relaxing. So what the 4 of swords is about is just that taking that time to show appreciation, taking the time to relax, taking the time to think, and show gratitude. So that's what the 4 of swords is about. And it's funny because I keep getting the Queen of Swords. This is the 3rd time tonight. I keep getting the Queen of Swords. So I was like, well, let me check the book just to see if there's anything I'm missing about the Queen of Swords. So this is for anybody who got the Queen of Swords today. The Queen of Swords is about truthfulness, conviction, and clear communication as well. So, like we said, queens are wise. They're about intelligence and they're also thoughtful for other people. So, if you are the Queen of Swords, that usually means like you are a critical thinker, you like your independence, and you have good personal strength. So, if you doubt yourself, don't, because you are the Queen of Swords and you have that good personal strength. And then the 6 of Swords always shows somebody really like going on a journey. I always find it odd that the boat kind of has swords impaled into it. but the person made it to where they needed to go safely. So that's always how I kind of think about it. Even though there's probably holes in this boat from the swords, they still made it to where they needed to go. And it could also talk about releasing baggage. So you have that time to show gratitude and think. You're reminded that you are a critical thinker, and that you have wisdom. So don't forget that. And if you need to make some changes, you have the ability to do that. You have the ability to go on a journey, make some changes, and let go of any baggage that you may have. So for your I forgot what it was called, Sacred Geometry Oracle, I got the number 3. Threes are about the Trinity as well as self-expression and communication. This is the spiral nexus, and this talks about infinite flow. So it says life spirals forward, embrace evolution, and surrender to the sacred flow. So I feel like this says, have faith, show that gratitude, have faith, take the time to think, and think about, you have the wisdom to know what type of baggage that you need to release, and the choices that you need to make. And it's funny because I think the cat tarot goes along with that as well. This cat is under the blanket and he's not taking any questions. So he is saying, let yourself retreat, and let that be your power move. So you don't have to explain or respond or be strong. You can go dark and retreat under the covers, especially if that kind of helps you to surrender to the sacred flow. That's what I got for you, Mona Moon. Thank you. Scott, you're muted.
That's why no one's responded. I said, I just love that cat deck. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Mona Lee. Is Katharina here? Yeah, Jackie said the kitty says nope. Hey, Garnet, how are you? And questions are now closed, moderators. Thank you. And thank you all for being here.
I love that picture of the little chipmunk going in for a sniff of the...
I didn't know what that was. Okay.
I think it's a chipmunk.
I think
or
you're
a prairie
right.
dog.
Or a prairie dog, yeah. Okay, I'm not seeing Katharina, so we will go to Maria. Maria, are you here? Yes. All right. Thank you, Maria. Good cards. All right. So, Maria, the first card I got for you is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is planning. So you could be planning something. There's a globe there behind her. So you could be planning a vacation, a trip maybe, something that would break the mundane, break the everyday flow. And it could just be a weekend vacation or a weekend trip. But I think you need to take a trip and do something different. If you can't right now, you can always plan it. And I think that will make a difference on your journey. And then you got the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is empathic and very emotional oriented, but she's very much got her emotions in check and her empathy in check so that she doesn't take on the feelings of another. Instead, she's able to differentiate others' feelings from her own feelings. So this is just for you to do that, take on that characteristic, and you can help other people with empathy and with being an empath. And I believe you are an empath if you're in this chat. you're probably an empath. So you can pick up the feelings of other people and use it to help them. Okay. Then you got the Seven of Wands. Oh, you need a trip? Yeah, I do too. You got the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands, the boundaries card, but it's also the badass card because you can handle whatever comes to you. You've got this. You can handle it. So put up your boundaries like this person is doing here, and don't let anybody cross over them. If they do, speak your truth out of love, because it's you who has to deal with it, right? So deal with the concept if somebody steps over your boundaries. So boundaries are up and you know what they are. Okay. No is the completeness. God for you is regret. So try not to have any regrets. If you do, change that. Ask Archangel Metatron to help you change the negative vibration into rewards, into happiness and not regret, and opportunities. So on that instead of something that may make you feel regret. We all feel this at times. It's okay. You sit with it and you change it. Last card I got for you is Let Go. Yes, working on no regrets, right? And you are an empath. See, I figured. Got that right. This says Let Go. And there's another rainbow here for you for prosperity. So you have prosperity coming to you. Let go and let Spirit have the answer for you, and manifest, but then let go. Then release your actions, because when you let go, you're allowing Spirit to come in and give you an even better result than imagine. So that's what I got for you, all things Maria. And I hope that resonated with you. And here is Karen.
All right. So the first card I got is actually the story. And this is a card that's specific just to this deck. So I had to look it up because I definitely couldn't remember what it was. The story talks about the narrative, the journey, cause and effect, and experience. So this is an unnumbered card as well. It doesn't have any number associated with it. So it's a reminder that every action you take leads you down a path. And it also is a call to focus on the journey before the destination. So don't get too ahead of yourself. When this appears, you want to ask yourself if you're taking time to mindfully appreciate the process of the steps that you have been taking towards your goals. And what's also interesting with this card is it has a little squirrel, and that's a happy little squirrel. And sometimes when people create decks that have an extra card, like more than 78 in the traditional tarot, they'll have a little squirrel in there as like a little Easter egg. And it also kind of comes from the tradition that was in The Simpsons about a happy little squirrel. And I'm like, I missed that tradition. So I got to look that up. So this one is just saying, the happy little squirrel is also fun. So don't take the journey too seriously. Remember to have fun along the way. And then I got the Queen of Swords again. It doesn't stop. This is the fourth time I've gotten the Queen of Swords. So I'm like, okay, so what else is it about the Queen of Swords that I'm missing or I'm forgetting to talk about? Queen of Swords is intelligence, truthfulness, conviction, clear communication. The Queen of Swords is unbiased, and she is self-aware. So I think this is kind of saying for all of us, since we keep getting this card, we keep seeing it, is that remember that you are wise. So as you're going through your journey, don't second guess yourself too much. Remember that you are wise, but also remember to fight for other people who may not be able to fight for themselves. So if you see someone in need, remember to reach out to that person or to help them in some way along the journey. And then I got the 10 of Wands, and the 10 is a completion. This person, we usually see the 10 of Wands, they are kind of carrying that heavy load on their back. But it is a completion, I feel, of hard work, of enthusiasm, of drive, of creativity. So I think whatever it is that you're working on is going to pay off. You're going to get to that completion point, and you're gonna have learned a lot along the way. And then for sacred geometry, I got the seed of life. So this is a 5 card. It talks about potential unfolding. And what it's saying is that a new beginning stirs within you. Nurture it gently as it unfolds, which is interesting to get after a 10 card because a 10 is like a completion. And this one is saying that you also have probably a new journey coming up. Let it unfold. Don't feel like you need to rush it. Just let it naturally kind of unfold. And then for the tarot, I glared at the bird like I had a plan. Right. So this is saying just pretend to know what you're doing, make noise and look busy. That'll be enough. So if you're feeling a little like, I'm not sure if I know what I'm doing, and somebody's going to realize you probably do know what you're doing, but just make it look like you know what you're doing, and you'll be fine. All right. So thank you, Maria.
All right. So that is all we have. So I just want to thank, first of all, Karen for being here. So thank you so much for wanting to read with me and spend some of your night here. And everyone who's in chat, thank you. The same way. Thank you for coming and being here. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you.
Thank you, moderators. You guys are awesome. And Jackie's just phenomenal, and so is all the other moderators, Mona Lee and Bibiani. Thank you so much. And if I missed you, didn't mean to. Love you guys. Karen, what have you got coming up next?
Let's see. A week from today, I'll be with Amy, Warrior Princess, and Jackie B Readings, and we'll be doing a show at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then March 10th, I'll be on with Judy's Healing Fire. So between that time, I'll just be posting videos of myself answering whatever questions I could come up with. So if anybody wants, they can go back to my channel, look at those videos. If you have anything you would like for me to read on, just post it in the community section. It'll give me some new ideas and things like that. And if you are always wanted to learn tarot and you wanted to see somebody learning tarot to give you that boost, that's what my channels are for.
Awesome. So if you did come in later, please make sure you subscribe to Karen at the Juniper Veil, aka Tapioca Thievery. So thank you everybody again for being here. And I will be on, I almost forgot to say what I'm doing. I'll just tell you what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm on at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with Abana Intuitive on my channel. And then at 7 o'clock, I have Kelly, who's going to be on my channel as well. That's all Eastern Standard Time. So hope to see you tomorrow. And thank you, everybody. Hi, Violet Strange. You just popped in. Or you snuck in on me earlier. Good to see you. And thank you, Mona Lee. Thank you, everybody. And we will see you later. Bye, everybody.